In this video, I'm going to show you how to automate a web server with Python in Gitpod using a dev container and automations configuration file. To get started, head over to the new environment window inside of Gitpod. I'm going to go ahead and start that environment now. My next step is to open up either an editor or a CLI so that I can access my running environment. In this case, I'm going to open with the cursor editor. As you can see, Gitpod has already created as a dev container and Docker file as a basic starter. What I'm going to do is open up a new terminal, and then I'm going to run Gitpod automations init in order to create an example automations file. For the start command, I'm going to add a basic Python web server running on port 8000. When I change my automations file, I'll see that I get a pop-up here that says that we've noticed a change to the automations file. When I go back to the Gitpod interface, I should immediately see that I have a backend service that's running on my development environment. In this case, this shouldn't run because I actually don't have the required prerequisites, including Python 3. So let's go ahead and add those. I can then also remove this build step and actually use a managed image from Microsoft. Once I save that change, I'll see that I have the opportunity to rebuild my dev environment. If I go back to the Gitpod interface, I should see that the dev container is now actually rebuilding. If I want to, I can also open that up and inspect the logs. Now let's go back to Gitpod and restart that service. When a service starts, the port is automatically forwarded. In this case, I'm getting a notification that my application is now running on port 8000, and I can go ahead and actually open that inside of my browser.